Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these.
This room is taller than it looks. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Findo.
rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio! Accio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombardment. Stego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Revelio.
expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Revelio. Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It said...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Revelio. Accio. We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That worked. Keep going. Confringo!
Leviosa!
Sendo!
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Bombarda. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Incendio. Cabalzo. Revelio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Crescendo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Bingo! Imperial!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo! Revelio!
Dead end.
Accio!
All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
Revelio!
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, He'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying.
Revelio.
I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Always looked out for each other, Ominous and I hope it hasn't changed.
Revelio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Repulsor. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. You'll be all right, Sebastian.
Incendio.
Let's get it.
Confringo. Propendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Lindo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Revelio.
I'll be glad to catch up with Who do you think you are?
Accio. Incendio. Keep out of the way. Keep out of the street. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
This is sad.
Not with here. Incendio. We've got this. They'll retreat. We'll make it. Accio.
I'm it.
Keep out of Saul's reach. Confringo.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Revelio. Preparo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Salop.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's
This family does not resort to using dark magic. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft. If I hear that either of you continues... Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking, using the family owl to deliver that pitiful attempt at a poem to Bo Battens? Do you realize even the owl looked ashamed? For studying, not...
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle.
Well?
I'm afraid he wants you...
I had to stop that goblin from killing my... If he thinks banish...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any...
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the... I should send the crest to Anne. She'll...
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more...
What did you mean you'd...
It's... We just lost our parents, and we were... She was carefully organising her prized possessions. A box of... She got to her favourite, a handmade crest. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle...
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news. Revelio.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. To stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Revelio.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that point.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did strike me as a little... Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's...
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we...
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to... It seems I may have caused you more trouble with...
Rookwood is working with Ranrock. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Goodness. Well, that's... Don't worry, I'll guard your seat. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner. He cut me out of our herbology supply business. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too. A venomous tentacular he's grown from a seedling that was to be the... I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawleys. But no one would suspect a student.
I'll get the venomous tentacular.
Marvelous. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacular? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
What could be stirring in... Stop! Stop, bandit!
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Hello, Hamora.
What could be... Stop! Stop, bandit!
Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
What could be stirring in the... Stop! Stop, bandit!
better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha, Mora. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio. So many spiders. It's a wonder. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio!
Some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Ha! Wish I could... Well done. I'll...
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to...
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Revelio!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, we don't want to hurt her. Over here!
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw my attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're welcome. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
So frustrating.
Accio! That's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt. I believe it is because I can sense danger.
Were you born an animagus?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving, but it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from it.
Now the nickname makes sense. What a nick...
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, she claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me, but she has used her sight to control me too many times.
We're making good progress. We can't quit.
I agree. I have You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
The best one ever!
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! Well...
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him...
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course! I just want to check the pronunciation.
What are you up to now?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe I ain't real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Bring me a dozen shoes. I'll take all.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Revelio. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
One less human to worry about.
That's the last loyalist. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Revelio. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Akio! It's down there.
Don't do that again, I beg you! I can do this for hours! Almost! There you are. I won't rest.
Revelio. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Not quite.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement right now.
Incendio.
That was meant for me. Really? I won't. Why are you coming back this way?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Revelio. Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio. I think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This is more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it with...
Understood? Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills.
I fear you are correct.
I've been wondering about something else you said before.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's view...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Clever. Expensive. Next. Fine.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I actually have...
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
I'll keep an eye...
You are to be commended.
The rumors are to be believed. You've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
Mine now, demiguide.
The Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade. This might...
You'd like me to report back, but...
You know me well. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. However, if you're flying high above...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. Do be careful, of course. I look forward to our next meeting.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Revelio.
I'm famished.
What's that? Who's there? Not your best moment, I fear.
Yeah.
Wicked clever, then.
Have your say.
That's the student who stole us.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
I didn't touch your helm.
Accio.
Stone by.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Past the high wing.
Pity. Not quite.
Slow down now. There we go. High wing. Go.
Pulse him with nothing. No one here as usual.
That was pitiful. I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Defender. Accio.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
You won't get away with that. That student defeated our encampment in the tower. That's better.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Someone there?
This looks intriguing.
Also.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Accio. Convulso.
This is sad.
Incendio. Confringo. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Looked rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I prefer the latter. I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
You've made a mistake.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You.
Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Potato! That's proper feeble, that is! Confringo! Levioso! You having the knacker?
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, what's that nice
Taking your life.
Accio.
One of my own. You will fall.
Revelio.
Levioso!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio.
Levioso!
Accio. Incendio.
You pay for it.
Look alive! I made that one hurt.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
It isn't.
Stop that!
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Bombardo. Crucible. Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Best part of extorting someone is when I get to...
Potato! Confringo!
Tooth.
Slow. Where's that goblin helm, you little thief?
What are you, shy?
What would you be needing a hypocrite for, anyhow?
Confringo!
What have you done? Every time.
Accio.
You look gay, do ya?
Avada!
Levioso! Levioso!
Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Someone's going to I'll check him.
Accio!
Levioso!
To get beat!
Levioso!
Accio! Incendio!
Confringo! Did all hurt? Levioso! Levioso!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Still will you?
Levioso!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
How's the view?
Somebody!
No! Levioso! You after the Levioso! Would you like me to put you down? Levioso! How's the view? Levioso!
Incendio!
This looks like trouble. Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Revelio!
What are you up to now?
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my...
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
You won't get away. It's the student from the town. Good as new.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Don't do that again, I beg you!
Incendio! Revelio.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
You can't stop us.
Revelio.
If only I could get my hands on Fig.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
May I have a moment of your time?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
I've always